Hi everybody, welcome to Saturday Night Psychic. Your girl Lynn is here. How's everybody doing? Well, I hope so far this week it's been going good because you know what started today? That dreaded Mercury Retrograde. Yes, from today until the 28th of March, and then we're done until I think July or August is the next one because you know it's 3 times a year. And this is the first one, of course. Okay. So, for those of you that don't understand or know about Mercury retrograde, let me give you a little background about it. And, so you'll understand when I go through the 12 signs about how Mercury retrograde is going to affect us. Each one of the signs, how it's going to affect. Okay. So, you can prepare for your world to turn a little upside down. In the beginning of March. That's because Mercury retrograde is on March 5th in the sign. Oh, I'm sorry, the 5th. That's right. Today is the new moon. My bad. Today is the new moon, and the full moon is on the 20th. Mercury retrograde is from the 5th to the 28th. Okay. You've probably heard of Mercury retrograde before, as it's been linked to all sorts of things going wrong. General bad days, travel, you know that, mishaps, technical blunders, hello, and more. But did you know what to expect from first Mercury retrograde of 2019? Well, it will affect everyone. They are some zodiacal signs that Mercury retrograde will affect the least this March. When Mercury goes retrograde, it's referring to the moment when the planet looks like it's moving backwards from our viewpoint on Earth. The perceived backwards motion can mess with communication, as I said, technology, travel, and pretty major ways sometime. I mean, right now it's snowing in Washington, so people that got off work at 4 or 5 o'clock, they're probably just now arriving home. Sorry. What can I say? We live in Washington. Come on. Liquid sunshine, okay? Anyway, the perceived backwards motion can mess with communication, technology, and travel in a pretty major way. Yes, okay. And in the sign of Pisces, because Mercury retrograde is in Pisces, is causing much confusion and anxiety within daily routines and communications. And it's true, you can't expect conversations to go a little haywire. That happens, just misunderstanding. Why? I don't know why, but it's just like that in Mercury retrograde that, and it has nothing to do with drinking or drugs or nothing like that. It's just that when we go through Mercury retrograde, people get a little testy, a little nutty sometime. Okay. Anyway, so if your zodiac sign is going to experience some serious ups and downs throughout the next few weeks, or will you get off on a better deal? Well, we're going to find out, because I'm going to tell you. Now, the ones that are having the least problems, and you don't have to worry about it, is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Okay. If you're in Aries, this could actually be a really restorative time for you. This retrograde will push Aries to reflect and take time to themselves, always from the social scene. In other words, y'all need to get somewhere and sit down. Okay? As my cousin Marie would say, you need to get somewhere and sit down because you're doing way too much. And my goddaughter always says, you're just too busy. Busy. So, think about that. Okay, for Cancer, don't worry, Cancer, you don't need to expect anything crazy out of this retrograde period. Finishing an old book or project will be the focus of this retrograde for the crab. Nothing major, only minor events taking place, so focus on relaxing, taking some time for yourself instead of pushing yourself to do. Take a time. As parents, that we have told kids when they act up, time out, bruh. Sister, take a time out. You deserve it. All right. Libra, you might find something new that you like during this retrograde period. A simple temporary change in diet, like switching tea flavors, will be the focus of the retrograde for Libra as they try new flavors for the first time. Okay, sounds interesting. Now for the goat, GOAT, Capricorn. You know, I'm playing. I don't go to the, yeah, okay. Anyway, for Capricorn, use this Mercury retrograde period to disconnect and focus on yourself. Taking time away from the phone, social media will help the seagull navigate through the retrograde as they opt to take their time before over communicating with others. Communication can be tricky right now, Capricorn. Communication can be tricky because you know we have hoof and mouth disease. Okay, can be tricky this time, so it's best just to avoid it. Hello, and just be quiet, go with the flow. Don't say anything if you don't have to. Okay. Now, how it's going to affect the other signs? Well, let's see. First one is Taurus. Taurus, you need to reflect on your inner demons. Okay? Really use this time to reflect. Things have happened to you in the past few years that you're not cool with and you don't like it, but you know, you've improved each time. Right? You know that's true. That when you came back, you were better than you were before. Even though you were down, you were still doing better than you were before. So take this time for the next 3 weeks to think about things. Seriously. You know, you're good people, so think about that. Now for Gemini, you're going to feel a little bit out of sync during this time with your inner circle. And not so much maybe your family or friends, but I mean, yeah, your friends and family could be in your circle too, but it's just like something is not clicking. I don't know. It's not really something bad or evil or disgusting or negative. No, it's just something just ain't right. So it probably will reveal itself to you before the 3 weeks is up, I'm sure. Okay, for Cancer, change in career path. Okay, Cancer, if it's about that time, hey, put your applications in. The only thing I'm going to tell you that we are in Mercury retrograde, put your applications in, but do not begin your job until after the 28th. Because if you start work within the period of Mercury retrograde, it ain't going to last. It's not going to turn out right. I'm telling you the truth. It's not going to turn out right. But you can put your applications in and maybe even go for an interview or two. But tell them that you can't start until after the 28th. Okay? All right. And also, Cancer, you need to watch for a plot twist. Okay? And I feel that from the male energy. I don't know what y'all doing out there, but you better stop because you're getting ready to get caught. Okay, now for Leo, slow and steady is the way to go. Leo, during this time, you might need to take additional steps. So what I'm saying is like, if you have paperwork to do or something that you're doing with your children, because I feel like it's a parent, make sure that you read everything very well so you're not just signing your child up or you know, to do something together that's not kosher. So that's all. Just take time. You might have to do a couple of more things than you thought than was anticipated. But other than that, you should be okay. Alrighty. Virgo, there are shakeups in the relationships. Okay, this is for Virgos that are either married, living together, or your partners, or significant other. Hey, I know what time it is. Or significant others. But anyway, you're going to want to escape. But what I see is a blow up. It's almost like for the man aspect, the male energy during these 3 weeks, whoever you with, they kind of done got tired of your shit, male Virgo. Now, I feel more on the September side Virgos than I do on the August Virgos. So just think about that. If you're going through some changes right now in your relationship, I want you to take a moment and look at yourself, spiritually, mentally, and physically. And whatever that you've done, I hope you've asked yourself to forgive yourself and ask God to forgive you. And of course, the person that you might have offended or hurt, whether they want you back or not, you still should ask for forgiveness. If nothing else, to give yourself peace. Okay, Virgo? Okay, next up, Scorpio. This is easy. Scorpio, if you remain flexible during these 3 weeks, you'll be fine. That's all you need to do is remain flexible. You should hear some more good things about jobs, I think. So, like I said, you're fine. Just be flexible on your schedule. As the kids say, go with the flow. So just go with the flow and you'll be fine. All right, and I really feel that toward the female energy. Okay, next up, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you just don't want to do anything to get attention because it might backfire. Oh, yeah. Sagittarius, this is also for, now I would say this would be more so for not, how do I want to say it? Not so much for couples that are married, maybe two married too, but I think if, you know, you're Sagittarius, if you're dating someone, or you've been involved with someone maybe for the last 3, 4, 6 months and something don't seem like it's just right, well, I want you to just take your time and think about it. Don't do anything to get attention. That was it. Don't try to get attention, because if you do during this 3-week period, it might backfire on you. Yup. This is true. As the kids say, true that, true that. So just be yourself, Sagittarius. Whatever, you know, you're a fun-loving, outgoing, charismatic individual. So just be yourself. Don't do no extra. And don't be trying to be brand new. Okay? Just be yourself and everything will be all right, okay? All right, now for Aquarius, during Mercury retrograde, it's going to be a very emotional time for you, Aquarius. So I want you to like step back and check yourself. That's what I feel. You just need to step back and check yourself. You're fine. You're doing okay. But, you know, sometimes Aquarius, you can be a little bit stubborn and not listen to what's really being told to you. You're more or less listening to yourself, but are you really being honest with yourself? You know? I don't know. So anyway, Aquarius, just keep your emotions in check. Watch what you say and how you talk to people. And I think you'll come out all right. Okay, so that's my horoscopes for during Mercury retrograde. I hope that you enjoyed it. It was my pleasure and my honor to bring it to you. Yes, it was. So anyway, I hope you have a good rest of the week. God bless you. And if no one's told you they love you today, well, I do. Thank you. Hey, oh, don't forget down below, hit that subscribe button. I ain't even playing. Hit that subscribe button and that little bell so that anytime that I'm on, you know, you get a notification. Also hit the like button because you know you like me. You really, really like me. All right, y'all. Later.